Hey Aries, I'm here to do a reading for you. We're gonna start out with the William Blake deck. I'm gonna get one card for your overall energy. And then I'm probably not gonna read the whole thing to you, but we'll look in the book and then we'll do a Celtic cross. All right, Aries. 2 came out, I just want 1. Aries, overall energy. Anywhere Aries is in your chart. Ooh. Oh. Wow. 9 of Science face up on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. So this would be the 9 of Swords. It's despair in this deck. Anxiety, we have 111 on the clock. I mean, 111 for me is like a manifestation number, and this is, I'm getting a real sense of grief. It's like a man that's lost all life, maybe all hope, but he's still tapped into this. It's the idea of self-love in him, right? Or the relationship of self-love in him. Related to those relationships outside of him, you know? So there could be some anxiety about a situation. There's a lot of planets in Aquarius right now, so there's a lot of mental energy, mental chatter. It could be something you're just really ruminating on. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. The skeletal Urison haunches in the fetal position, while collaged above, a woman extends her hand to a hovering infant. Blake describes the skeleton as being in a horrible, dreamful slumber, a vast spine writhed in torment upon the winds, like a bending cavern, and bones of solidness froze over all his nerves of joy. Consciousness is in dread sleep within the bodily cave that confines us, trying to avoid the pain of mortality that kills the joy of life. Nightmares of the intellect shrivel us into a ball of self-inflicted despair. This is the soul in the power of the specter. The Almighty has made me his contrary, knowing and seeing life, yet living not. It's like, yeah, when you're stopping yourself from living because you're too much in your head. Protecting its head, the figure shrinks from expected blows. These are projections of one's own fears arising from the perfectionism that rationalism expects. Guilt and depression can cause us to hide from innocent joy or withdraw from the weight of the world's sorrows. This card depicts the mind tormented by its own demons, grief from past failures, or the soul suffering when personal wrongs or society's problems seem uncorrectable. Despairing over what went wrong, we may take blame upon our own heads. The woman and child in the plane above are symbols of acceptance and hope. I'm just going to read you the whole thing. There's like one more paragraph. The woman, her hair bound as a matron, depicts the inner maturity and emotional stability that can penetrate the black cloud of despair as she does with her right or spiritual hand. She is the earthy green spirit of love and forgiveness. The child she welcomes is the skeleton's pure soul, who looks compassionately at its alter ego. The possibility of regeneration comes when we forgive not only ourselves, but also those who have hurt us. Right, it's like if that was... Most of us have some sort of abandonment or self-love wound, and it's talking about what I was seeing, right? Healing that relationship within you, figuring out, oh, if I'm feeling grief, if I'm feeling anger, if I'm feeling despair, if I'm feeling anxiety, what is it going back to? She is the earthy green spirit of love and forgiveness. The child she welcomes is the skeleton's pure soul who looks compassionately at its alter ego. The possibility of regeneration comes when we forgive not only ourselves, but also those who have hurt us. The self-enfolded skeleton positively represents integrity of structure and intrinsic wholeness. Pain is necessary but temporary. Grief and despair can take us back to the essence or bare bones of who we are, stripping us of everything that is incidental. We can reclaim our innocence, we can rebirth ourselves. In the creative process, this is where criticism and inner grief overwhelm you. Judgments block creativity and produce rigidity and doubt. Go within yourself and think back to where you began. Forgive your mistakes and recapture the initial innocence. All right. It feels mainly about self-love. Don't isolate yourself in that bubble. What's at the bottom? 4 of music. Oh my God. If you didn't see the collective love reading I did, this was at the center. 4 of Wands. And I wrote my happy songs every child may joy to hear. It's about singing your happy song. And then it inspires others. It creates stability, well-being, joy for other people, generations to come. It's almost like opposite energy to the 9 of Swords, right, Aries? Okay. Let's get a Celtic cross. Death at the bottom. It's at the center. Aries. Oh, God. Hold on. Knight of Pentacles, Devil, and Temperance face up, but that's too many. So slow-moving, healing lessons. More Pluto energy there. I feel like you're going through something right now, Aries. It's going to be varying degrees for everyone. Always only take what resonates with you, but there we go. Okay, you get 2 cards for your center. 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. There's something weighing on you that you wanna create. Maybe it's just wanting to be happy, wanting stability. Ooh, I love this Ace of Painting underneath. Look at her. This looks like plants I've drawn my whole life. I don't know if you'll relate to that somehow, but I just love this illustration. So that's the Ace of Cups. It seems like there's love, inspiration, creativity that wants to come out of you, honestly. There could be communication towards someone, a project that you want to make. You want to get to some sort of status to be able to help others, because I do keep being drawn to him lending this helping hand to this little girl. What's the crossing energy? Okay. I'm just gonna pull the rest of your spread. Hold on. Oh my gosh. How come? Plus my neighbor's having dinner. Underlying energy, the Hangman. I feel there's a new perspective. There's some sort of breakthrough happening. Piscean energy. There does seem to be, at least I feel like, some shift in consciousness these last couple weeks. Things feel differently. There's something happening in the collective. It's like a sense of openness with all the Aquarian energy. Change, Uranus energy. It's almost hard to describe because that's like otherworldly. It's just evolving. It's like we had death at the bottom before. It's Pisces. Mutable, 12th house, dreamlike. You might be doing a lot. You know, maybe this Nine of Science, maybe this is completely like in your subconscious at the moment. Something, you know. Anyway, okay. So something you want to do or say, take action towards something on your mind. But it feels exciting, honestly. Knight of Wands. But you have, Aries. There feel a lot of energy behind it. There's a lot of passion behind it. There's a lot of mental energy behind it. Focus. Which actually makes sense. Challenge being the Two of Wands. So you have so much focus, and that is part of the issue in some way, maybe. You're trying to see what you want. Maybe I want to clarify this. King of Swords under there. Clarity, yeah. Why the Two of Wands for the challenge? It's about having like stable ground while preparing yourself for what's coming, right? But it can sometimes, you could think of it as maybe holding on to the past because that was your advice. And again, that can be subconsciously for some of you. The advice is the Five of Pentacles, which is the abandonment wound card. And all around you, I'm skipping ahead. All around you, Ten of Swords. And this came out in the pre-shuffle. You're putting an end to something, and you see, I knew you were in a good energy. This is your energy right now, along with the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. That's kind of the present energy, and this is you especially. I think I just got chills when I thought about it. So, like William Blake was saying with the Nine of Science, this is all about you healing some relationship in yourself, but it's not like, oh, it's just all about you. It's creating some massive shift in your capacity to relate to others. With the Ace of Cups, right? It's the love expression. Okay, because, hold on. Why the Two of Wands for Aries? Look, this is the Uranus, Aquarius energy I'm talking about. People always associate this with Aries. I think of it as Aries and Aquarius. Vision, freedom, forgiving yourself for the past. It's all you, leaping into the future, leaping into the unknown, but maybe there's something, I don't know, like something new that you're looking at. The challenge. So if there is something, any sort of heaviness, I feel it's about, all you have to do is like see it, forgive it, acknowledge it. And then I'm hearing in my head, it creates space. So take that however you will. Four of Cups. Yeah, you make the space and then the offers come in, you know? Okay, base of the situation, it's like there's been some sort of resistance in the past. I think this is what you're letting go of. And I also consider this position like the subconscious, the base of the situation. There's some sort of self-protective energy that, look, crowning, strength card, highest possible outcome, nurturing this resistance. It can be a kind of like stubborn, masculine energy, aggressive, animalistic. It can be, I just keep getting that. Forgiving, healing I don't like balancing these energies in yourself. Definitely a feminine, masculine thing going on. Okay. Leo energy is very forgiving, warm, nurturing, kind, as opposed to kind of closed off, fearful, concerned. Yeah, concerned about the unknown. So in the past, we have the Three of Swords. So I do feel, this seems like one of those kind of big picture readings. This is about kind of the archetype of pain for you in the past. And I feel that probably relates to this Ten of Wands, whatever's weighing on you at the moment. Okay, so we have the moon coming up. Scorpio, unknown, darkness. It feels like a reading about doing some sort of shadow work, right? Because this is just so intense. Okay, what's this moon for Aries? What's the moon? The unknown, shadow work, spiritual healing with the Hermit. It's another 9. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting the sense like it's things that, I mean, that's what shadow work is, right? I'm thinking about this a lot this week. It's going into the unknown. You don't know what you're gonna find there, so you can't judge it or know it or be afraid of it, you know? So it feels like maybe you're discovering things about yourself that you didn't know were gonna be there, but that's normal. That always happens. That's life, right? There's no end to it, no matter what your age, I feel. What is Aries looking at? What is Aries looking at with the Hermit and the moon? Yeah, Queen of Swords. The truth of the past. The truth of yourself. Boundaries. It can be related to feminine energy in you. This can be your mother, I feel. Yeah, for some of you. I don't know, I'm getting for some of you that you're realizing maybe your mother went through the same thing. And especially, yeah, my lights just flickered. And I got dizzy when I mentioned that this could be about your mother for some of you. So for some of you, this is like a mothering energy. You have a new perspective on this. It feels really warm. Like clarity about the situation. Forgiveness, right? Oh, see, there's the Four of Wands at the bottom. This is like childhood, home life. This is what you do to, you know, be the best you can for, in your life, towards other people, if you have kids, whatever. Okay, Aries, Two of Cups. Why is Aries in Two of Cups energy? I do think this is you just like recognizing something in yourself that you haven't before. I just want to see. Yes. Ace of Cups. Remember? I mean, it's like this makes 3 cups, which is happiness. 3 being the Empress number. I feel like this is what allows creation with somebody else. Anybody else. Very emotional energy for you, Aries. Loving, though. Inspired. It's a softening energy. Okay, what's ending with the Ten of Swords? Ooh. Some sort of confusion. With a Scorpio, water sign, some sort of deep feminine energy in you. You know, I feel. But it's really about, there's an ending to a cycle when it comes to delusions around your emotional truth. Or maybe, you know, it's again about, there's an energy of clarity all around you. So hopes and fears. 7 of Pentacles. You just, Aries, a little impatient. You don't want to wait. You're hoping to plant these seeds. The outcome is the 8 of Pentacles. All these pentacles at the end. Seems like a lot of success waiting for you. What is this 8 of Pentacles? What is Aries mastering? Wow. Healing. 4 of Swords. Fear. Yeah, like 2 8s there. Mastering healing, meditation, your own mental space, right? A lot of Virgo vibes. Look, 10 of Pentacles right there. Behind all the fear and healing. That's the only way. See, it's like all these pentacles at the end. I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere, but where is it? It's always behind the fear. Okay, 5 of Pentacles for advice. Why? Oh, look, it's you. 2422 on the clock. And then 2424. Yes. Empowering yourself by acknowledging maybe aspects of you that are hurt. Because he is looking away in this situation, right? So it's like, boop. Yeah, another, you know, the Emperor, of course it's you, it's your energy. This is just a very encouraging reading. I feel that this is in the near future, but it feels intense what's coming up. And so it's encouraging you to empower yourself in that process. See that it is, you know, you are doing it out of self-love. It is going to bring results. Aries, what's coming next for Aries? The Chariot, Cancerian energy. You know, he's number 7. He comes after the Emperor. He wants balance, healing, movement forward. It's kind of, he's like the divine masculine card for me. It's protective, but in a gentle way, right? Being more gentle with yourself. I think, yeah, it feels like big changes for you, Aries. Yeah. Alchemy. Tempering this fire. Tempering your fire with love and patience. And yeah, it's just like, see this, his crystal ball and the moon, if I could pick them up. Just really feels like an encouragement to look at this moon, look at this crystal ball, because this is your challenge, the 2 of Wands. There's something that's some path. You're creating this path. Just by seeing something with the Fool. He sees what others don't, you know? So, Aries, thank you so much. I hope to see you again. Good night.